Hi, welcome back to the Catastrophic Farms. Today our adventure is going to the vet. Hey Mama Goat, hey little buddy. So as it turns out, I've been treating Mama Goat on my own for a couple of days and she doesn't seem to be getting any better. And so I made an appointment with the vet for her, and since the little guy is still limping around on his leg, yeah, you guys go ahead and fight a little bit. He's still limping around. I'm gonna take him in too and just have him look him over, since I'm heading there anyway. So that's all we're doing, I guess, today. I don't know if I'm gonna film being at the vet. I don't know. Some people get weird about that sort of thing. I don't really like being online either, so I can't imagine strangers do. But anyway, so that's what we're doing. I'll update you shortly. And we're off. How's this coming in? So I thought I would take a little time to explain what's going on. In the other video I showed you that Mama Goat was not eating very much and she had lost a lot of weight, and so I put her off on her own and then took her babies off her because I thought that would probably help too, and it was time for them to get weaned off of her. And but she just wasn't interested in food. So I don't know what's going on, but we have had a history of this issue. In the last year we've had 4 or 5 animals come down with this issue. About 6 weeks ago, 8 weeks ago, I was dealing with 2 of them that were sick and not doing well. Couldn't figure out what was going on. Had blood work done at the vet. Not really sure what was going on, but they would just refuse to eat, and neither one of them would eat anything. At least Mama Goat is eating grass. That's good. So I ended up getting rid of them because I didn't want to be dealing with 2 dead animals, and they were sold at auction. I listed them as culls, that they were, wrote down on the tag they were culls. They were no good. They sold anyway. I don't know who bought them. Previous summer we had sheep, and we had sheep for 4 or 5 years, and nothing but a headache, it seemed like. I liked having sheep. They brought good money, and I enjoyed having them, but they were just such a headache and very fragile compared to goats. Excuse me, I'm a little under the weather today. Compared to goats, they were just so fragile. And so we bought a new ram, spent $400 on this ram, and drove halfway across the state for him and brought him home, and he was not right from the moment he got to our place. He looked very good and healthy and strong, and he got to our place and he just stood in the corner and didn't do anything. Wouldn't eat, nothing. He lost a massive amount of weight in a very short amount of time, in like 3 weeks. We tried to force him to eat. I didn't know what was going on at first. I thought he was just, he was at a new place, and I didn't know what was going on. Didn't know what was going on, and I don't know. Sheep are weird like that. And that wasn't it. So I put him in with the herd, and he did the same thing, and he wouldn't eat. And finally went out there, and he was dead. And then about a week later, I lost one of the lambs. It was about 40 or 50 pounds, and it just keeled over and died on me. And so I kind of went into a panic mode. I thought, I've got a problem. I've got something going through the herd. So that was on a Wednesday, and Friday was the auction. So I took them all to the auction and just got rid of the herd before I lost any more of them. And so those 2 sheep died. I had a problem with 2 goats here 2 months ago, a month and a half ago, and now I got Mama doing basically the same thing, although it's a little different because she'll eat grass just fine. I don't know what's going on, but I want to figure out what it is, because I don't want to be dealing with this problem anymore. So that's what we're doing today. I'm taking them over to the vet in a little little town over about 10 miles away, and they've been really good to us over the years. They've done call outs for us. They've come out to our place a few times when we've had problems, which is real handy when my old ancient livestock trailer is broke down and I can't use it. So yeah, they've treated us well. And one time the gal came all the way about 40 miles from her home, 30-40 miles from her home, after hours on a Sunday night to sew up one of our sheep whom I accidentally cut him in the neck. Yeah, it's a long story, but he had his head stuck in the feeder, and he was choking, gasping for air, and so I ran inside to get the Sawzall and cut him out, and I ended up nicking his neck, and he was bleeding everywhere. And this was like 9 o'clock at night, and she was kind enough to come out and sew him up, and so that was nice. But yeah, I felt pretty stupid. That was a catastrophe. So anyway, I'll let you know how the vet visit goes today, and hopefully both of these animals can get better. Well, here we are. Even got my fecal sample. Yeah, that's a fun part of being a farmer too. All right, well, I'm gonna set this camera up and head in and see what's going on. Well, here's the little guy. Got a splint on his leg, definitely broken. So he's gonna have to go into isolation for at least a few weeks, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, hopefully he can get back to normal. Still don't know what's wrong with Mama Goat yet. They're gonna come and take a blood sample and see what's going on. Probably have to send it in for the lab, of course, but nothing outright screams at us what's going on. Vet thinks maybe mineral deficiency. But what it is and why is the big issue. So anyway, that's all I got for now.